Illumicrate unboxing. As you'll know, normally on my channel I do book box battle, which is Illumicrate versus Owlcrate, and we see which one is better and we kind of fight them against each other. But unfortunately Owlcrate is just taking so long to be delivered that I've just decided to scrap that idea for now. Last month's Owlcrate took exactly a month from when it was dispatched to when it got here. December's Owlcrate was dispatched earlier, so I thought it might be here by now, but it's been over a month and it still hasn't arrived in the UK, so we just thought we would get on with it. We're going to unbox Illumicrate and Owlcrate separately for now, and then if the shipping ever gets back under control, then we will be reviving Book Box Battle, because it is something that I have a lot of fun doing, but I'd rather get my boxes open, because this has been sat there for like over a week already and I don't want to not open it. So let's do it. I'd already started opening it because I thought it would be easier, because there's tape all over this one this time. Like, it wouldn't quite close, so I don't know what they've squeezed into it. But I do know that there are 2 books in this month's box, and that's another reason I wanted to get it open, because one of the books I really want to read, so I don't want to be waiting, because I'd like to read it sooner rather than later, because I think it's going to be a really quick read, so we can squeeze in even though it's not on our TBR for this month. So, without further ado, here is the Illumicrate, a Legacy to Protect box. So the spoiler card is majorly smushed, but it's fine. That's like the least important bit, but I will be referring to it to let you know who the artists are as normal. So we're going to start off with a mug that I can see sat on the top, which is the What is Lost box, and this is designed by Rosie Thorns 88. Rosie Thorns is a regular with Illumicrate, so her mugs come quite frequently, but they're always absolutely gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to seeing what fandom this one is. And it is, I want to say that's City of Brass by S.K. Chakraborty. Yes, it is. It's the Deavabad trilogy by S.K. Chakraborty. Absolutely stunning artwork. Not a series that I've read yet, but one that I am very interested in, and one that I've heard a lot of amazing things about. Then we have the little packet that I'm assuming is going to be this month's Enamel Pin, so I'm going to leave it just so it doesn't spoil the books for you guys. So we're going to skip over to here, which is a little weekly planner for reading, which has date, TBR, to-do list. It has the days down the side there. It says Destiny is a myth, destiny is the only myth, the gods choose nothing, you choose, by R.F. Kuang, which means this is a Poppy War inspired reading planner. I've never used reading planners. It's not something that works for me too well, because I think I read too quickly and then I plan it out, and it's kind of, by the time it gets to Friday, I've already done everything I should have done for Saturday and Sunday. But this is something that might help me in the future when I go back to work and I'm trying to structure my reading a bit more. Then we've got the first of the 2 books, which is the one I really can't wait to read, and I'm really excited to see it, and it is The Cousins by Carolyn McManus. So this is Carolyn McManus's 4th book. We've got the other ones just up here, and we've got them all with the funky sprayed edges, so the fact that this one has black sprayed edges looks really cool. The other ones are red, blue and green. So this book follows a family, and they are cousins, quite clearly by the title. They receive a mysterious invitation to spend the summer at their grandmother's resort, and they have no choice but to follow their curiosity and meet the woman who's been such an enigma their entire lives. They're determined to discover the truth, but some secrets are better left alone. So it sounds like it's going to be a little bit like the Inheritance games, what with the kind of enigmatic family member and the kind of rivalry between the family. So I'm excited to see what it's like, and I really enjoyed One of Us is Lying and One of Us is Next, so hopefully I'll enjoy this one just as much. One of my most anticipated releases of this year, which is why I can't believe I've left it sat in a box on my stairs for over a week. So then we will get on to the pin badge, because the other book is the next thing in there. And the pin badge this time is a beautiful little kind of tarot card that has the Queen of Cups on it, once again by Stacey McAvoy Caunt, who used to be Fable and Black, inspired by the book, which I am about to open for you. And the book that I am about to open for you is The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. I did know what was coming in this month's box, as you can tell by the spoiler card. If you know the colour scheme of this book, it matches so beautifully. So as soon as they released the illustration, I knew immediately what the book was, and it was one that I'd really been hoping that they were going to feature, so I'm glad that they did. So this one has a signed bookplate from both authors. If you don't know, Cass Morgan is the author of the 100 series, and Danielle Page is the author of the Dorothy Must Die series. And they're teaming up together to write this kind of dark academia. It sounds like it's kind of like a contemporary with magical twist to it, rather than a straight up fantasy. Only their sisterhood can save them, and this has the absolutely gorgeous pink sprayed edges that match, and that is beautiful. I don't know if there's nothing under the cover, but still, like, very, very pretty when it's naked, because it's that beautiful pink shade. It's all about a sorority, but they're also witches, and it's like a secret, and I'm looking forward to discovering more about the story. We do have some more items in here at the bottom of the box. Normally the book is at the bottom, so this is a nice kind of twist to how I normally do these, but why not? So the next thing we've got in here is History Her, Bet We Can Make Some, and it's a quote from Casey McKiston, who I think wrote Red, White and Royal Blue, and this is the item they did do a reveal for. I'd completely forgotten it was coming in this box, but it is an A5 print holder. So for all of those prints that you get in your book boxes, you can put them in here and have somewhere nice to store them that isn't just in the box. I'm somebody that doesn't have anywhere to display my prints because my children will eat them. So it's nice that I now have somewhere that I can put them that will be a bit safer, and I'll actually be able to enjoy them rather than just going through the boxes and being surprised by the fact that I've forgotten that I had all of these things. It's like the printing isn't that high of a quality, which is quite surprising. Like, I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera. Like, obviously you will be able to see the close-up of it, but the print is quite pixelated and it's not quite as vibrant as you would expect it to be. So I don't know if they were originally planning on doing a smaller folder and just decided to do a big one, because it does have some kind of stretching pixelation on it, but that isn't something that detracts from my enjoyment of it too much, especially because I don't really know anything about Red, White and Royal Blue. It isn't a book I've read, it's not really a book I'm interested in, and this will just be sat on my shelf, and the spine looks impeccable, so it's an interesting error. I don't know if that was intentional or if that's just kind of slipped through, but it doesn't change too much about it. We've also got a little glass nail file, which is handy because I was talking to my mum a few days ago, and I told her that I got a glass nail file in an Owlcrate a couple of months ago with a Girl of Paper and Fire quote on it, and she said she really liked glass nail files, but she didn't want to have my one because I didn't have one, and now I have two, so I'll probably end up gifting this to my mum because she said glass nail files are the bomb. And this is a Yip Yip glass nail file by Cade at Hey Atlas Creative, and this is inspired by Avatar: The Last Airbender. I can see that now. He's got like the little arrow on his head, but I don't really know anything about Avatar. And then we've got two little magnets, which are the No Peak Clan framed photo magnets. Artwork by Anna V at Canoodle Art. Keep the cool family close with these magnets inspired by framed photos. Perfect for your fridge or TBR cart. I don't know what fandom that is, but they're very, very cute little magnets. So they've got like the serious face on one of them and then the really happy face on the other. That's actually really realistic for what you would get with a family photo. So the art is very adorable. And then we also have a little letter from Karen and McManus in the bottom of the box that says, "You know what you did." So the Cousins was supposed to be signed, but Karen McManus has a hand injury at the moment, so she isn't able to sign, which is why this one isn't signed this time. I've also just realised the Poppy War planner, I completely forgot to say who that was designed by, and that is Her Paper World, who also works with Illumicrate quite regularly, and the print album. Print album is the word that I'm looking for. It's designed by Ashley Diaz. So I will remember in future to say people's names along with all of the things. So that is it for the Illumicrate A Legacy to Protect box. Really, really enjoyed the contents in this one, so much so that I completely forgot what I was doing halfway through an unboxing, which doesn't normally happen, but is something that I will work on in the future. I'm glad that I just went ahead and opened this because I'm really looking forward to reading the Cousins, and now I've also got the Ravens as a choice if I want to pick that up soon, because I have heard a lot of people picking it up and really enjoying it. I think dark academia and sorority stories are so popular, especially at this time of year where it's kind of like the darker nights, and especially witchy stories at this kind of time of year are always very popular. So I'm looking forward to getting to those ones, hopefully sooner rather than later. And when my Owlcrate box does arrive, I will be unboxing that for you, so make sure to check back in hopefully a few days and not weeks when that will eventually get here. So we're posting new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, so we'll see you on one of those days. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like it. If you'd like to subscribe, we'd be really, really grateful, and we will see you soon. Bye!